All right, everyone. Hello and welcome to Alpha Phi Foundation's Clara Circle webinar. My name is Natalie King, and I am the Development and Stewardship Coordinator at Alpha Phi Foundation. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. I am delighted and honored to have you, and I cannot wait to share more about Clara Circle. Before we get started, I'd like to go over several housekeeping tips to ensure a smooth and informative session. All attendees of this call are muted and will remain muted throughout the session. In the bottom right corner of your screen on the control panel, you will find a chat box. Please utilize this chat box for any questions you may have. Be sure to select all attendees in the dropdown so everyone may view your question. This webinar will progress in 3 parts. At the end of each part, I will stop and answer your questions. If you ask a question that will be covered in an upcoming part, I will let you know. There will also be time at the end of the presentation for any additional questions. I encourage you to ask as many questions as you need to. Today's priority is to make sure you are prepared with the knowledge and tools you need. So with all that said, let's get started. Today's presentation will teach you more about Clara Circle, why all Alpha Phi collegians should join, and how you can help lead the way to success. As the Foundation shared with you at Leadership Conference, Clara Circle is our new giving society exclusively for collegians. It was established in honor of Clara Bradley Burdette, Alpha Phi's most philanthropic founder, and offers an exciting opportunity to learn about the power of philanthropy through individual giving. We know the great impact of our chapter support, and we also know that collegians are looking for new ways to be philanthropic leaders each and every day. Clara Circle is not about the amount of your gift, but the spirit of philanthropy. There is no minimum donation to join. By making a gift of any amount, you automatically become a member of Clara Circle. To commemorate the year of Alpha Phi's founding, collegians who give a cumulative gift of $18.72 or more will receive our limited edition t-shirt. The design of our limited edition t-shirt will debut later this week through Foundation's social media channels, so please stay tuned. Clara Circle will launch in March and will officially last throughout the entire month. By nature, giving societies recognize the leadership and generosity of donors, and that is what we aspire to accomplish for our collegiate donors through Clara Circle. Clara Circle may be our newest giving society, but it certainly isn't the only one. Alpha Phi Foundation celebrates many of our loyal donors through giving societies such as the Gold Society, our elite network of young alumni donors, Power of 1000, a group of women leading the way with an annual gift of $1,000 or more, the 1872 Giving Society, comprised of donors who have contributed $1,872 or more in their lifetime, and the Clara Bradley Burdette Society, recognizing donors who have included Alpha Phi Foundation in their legacy with a planned gift. All Clara Circle donors will be recognized in the quarterly magazine and the Foundation website. With our launch of Clara Circle this March, Alpha Phi Foundation will join these NPC and IFC groups who have collegiate giving societies in place. March is also Women's History Month. We hope all collegians join Alpha Phi Foundation in making history by becoming a member of Clara Circle. Now, let's answer some questions about Clara Circle. Great. All right, well, that's fabulous. If there are no questions, we'll go ahead and move on. Last academic year, our collegiate chapters raised over $1.7 million for Alpha Phi Foundation. Thanks to your passion, creativity, and hard work, we are working above and beyond to fund programs to further advance women's lives. Your generous efforts through philanthropy events shape Alpha Phi Foundation as a leader not only in the NPC community, but at a national level as well. However, we know we can do more for others and ourselves. Consider these facts. Women represent 51% of the nation's PhDs, 67% of college graduates, and more than 70% of 2012's valedictorians. Women run more than 10 million businesses with combined annual sales of $1.1 trillion. By 2025, 60% of billionaires are expected to be women. Women now control more than half of the private wealth in the United States. Female-headed households are more likely to give to charity than male-headed households. Yet out of every dollar granted by U.S. foundations, less than 8 cents funds programs for women and girls. Each and every day, women are changing our cultural landscape. We're breaking down barriers and rising as successful leaders. Now more than ever, we need women to change the face of philanthropy. Now consider these facts. Alpha Phi Foundation funds 100% of the Emerging Leaders Institute, allowing selected members to identify and develop their leadership skills and abilities. The foundation will also fund 100% of the upcoming Leadership Fellows program, offering junior and senior women additional opportunities to develop their leadership and professional skills for life after graduation. We award merit and need-based scholarships to members, as well as Forget-Me-Not Fund grants to Sisters in Need. Last year, Alpha Phi Foundation granted more than $500,000 to fund fraternity programs such as chapter leadership development, educational leadership consultants, UIFI scholarships, hazing workshops, and campus, leadership conference, and convention speakers. We lead the fight against heart disease through the Take Heart, Take Part hands-only CPR training and our $100,000 Heart-to-Heart grant. By making your gift to Clara Circle, you lead the way for more programs to be developed, more opportunities to be created, and more lives to be changed. Giving back today makes tomorrow brighter, making an impact in the lives of all sisters. With the participation of all collegiate members, the foundation can improve these programs and grow them to even greater heights. The result of collegiate support through Clara Circle is endless. Now, let's answer some questions about why Clara Circle is so important. Great. All right. Well, if there are no questions, we'll go ahead and move on. As executive officers of your chapter, you lead by example every day. Beyond your participation, Clara Circle would not be possible without your help. We need you to bring Clara Circle to life in your chapters this March as Clara Circle coordinators. What are Clara Circle coordinators? They are foundation volunteers who inspire and motivate their chapter sisters to join them in supporting Alpha Phi Foundation. Coordinators are passionate about philanthropy, believe in the work of the foundation, and know Clara Circle inside and out. There are 4 key responsibilities of Clara Circle coordinators, and I will walk you through each step. The first step is to become a Clara Circle donor yourself. Remember, you can make a gift of any amount to become a member, and joining is incredibly easy. Just visit alphaphifoundationdonations.org, enter your gift amount, and select the fund you'd like to support. If you'd like to support all foundation programs, simply select Annual Fund. If your chapter has a specific scholarship or educational housing fund, you can support those as well. Click Submit, and you're set. Upon making a donation, donors will receive an official acknowledgement email welcoming them to Clara Circle. If you make a gift of $18.72 or more, there will be a link for you to confirm your t-shirt size in that acknowledgement email. Be sure to confirm your t-shirt size so we can place the proper order. One of the most powerful ways to gain the support of a donor is to appeal to them in person. As officers, you probably encourage this when you enlist your sisters to gather auction items for your philanthropy events. You may recall the Forget-Me-Not Field appeal we made at Leadership Conference this year. Directly after the State of the Fraternity, Foundation staff members gave a 2-minute speech to encourage attendees to give through Forget-Me-Not Field. Your next step as a Clara Circle coordinator is to do the exact same thing with a Clara Circle appeal. The Clara Circle appeal will be a pre-written speech that should last no longer than 3 minutes. This speech will be available to you via the Vice President of Marketing Resources page on the fraternity's website. Because this is a brief call to action, it would be perfect as an announcement during any executive officer's regular updates, or as a general announcement during your chapter meeting. We would greatly appreciate if you could deliver the Clara Circle appeal during your chapter meeting in the first week of March. Be sure to connect with your chapter's appropriate executive officer about including this appeal in your meeting's official docket. Now, what kind of appeal would it be without proper follow-up? After the meeting, you'll want to invite your sisters to join you by sending out an email. You'll also want to follow up towards the end of the month with a reminder. We've created 2 email templates for this exact purpose. They can also be found on the VP Marketing Resources page of the fraternity's website. Feel free to use them however you see fit. Because Clara's Circle lasts throughout the entire month, it is imperative to keep the spirit of philanthropy going. We need you to be our social media cheerleaders. All news about Clara Circle will be published exclusively through the Foundation's social media channels. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to get the latest updates, such as chapter participation, donor stories, and fun facts. Like, share, retweet, and regram our posts to encourage and remind all of your Alpha Phi sisters to join. As mentioned earlier, collegiate donors who give a cumulative gift of $18.72 or more will be recognized with our limited edition t-shirt. As Clara Circle coordinator, you will be your chapter's point person for receiving and distributing these t-shirts. First, visit the VP Marketing Resources page of the fraternity's website to confirm your chapter's shipping address. This is very important as we cannot ship to PO boxes. We want to be sure your t-shirts arrive in good fashion. T-shirts will be ordered on April 1st and shipped to your chapter later that month or in early May. We will inform all Clara Circle coordinators when we have officially shipped the shirts so you know when you can expect them. Included in each shipment will be a roster of donors in your chapter along with your t-shirt size. Don't forget to remind sisters who have made gifts to confirm their t-shirt sizes as well. Once you receive the t-shirts, distribute them. We might suggest you distribute them during a chapter meeting or host a t-shirt distribution party as a sisterhood event. We'd love to see your chapter wearing our shirts. Be sure to take lots of photos and share them with us. The donations cutoff date to receive t-shirts before the academic year is over is April 1st. If you have chapter sisters who make a qualifying gift after this date, we will ship their shirts directly to their permanent address. I know we've covered a lot of information, but I'm here to help. You can find the resources you need 24/7 at the VP Marketing Resources page of the fraternity website, our favorite page, can you tell? Additionally, we will be sending an email to you all this Wednesday with a recap of what we've discussed here today, so be on the lookout for that. All right, now let's get to your Clara Circle coordinator questions. Oh, you guys are so good. I'll give it a couple minutes just to see if anyone has any questions. All right, fabulous question. So we have one. Should the coordinator, the Clara Circle coordinator, be someone on this call, or could it be someone else? For example, president delegates marketing. That is a great question, and the answer is any officer can be a Clara Circle coordinator. It certainly doesn't have to be somebody on this call. That presents a great opportunity for any members in your chapter who are looking for more leadership experience, such as any directors you may have, any committee members you may have. So please feel free to delegate this onto other officers in your chapter. All right, any other questions? Great. All right, here's another one. Do people usually donate to Clara Circle as a whole chapter in a big amount, or do individual members usually do this? Are we thinking of maybe holding events to raise money for Clara Circle, or more individual donations? That is a fabulous question. Clara Circle is a giving society to recognize individual donors to Alpha Phi Foundation. So yes, donors should be making individual gifts through our website. You should not be holding any philanthropy events to raise money and sending it in as a whole chapter. Additionally, this is our first year of Clara Circle, so we'll be setting a precedent here, but the idea is to celebrate our individual donors. All right. Any other questions? Excellent. Another question. Is there a way to show the members what the shirt looks like beforehand? Absolutely. As previously mentioned, we will be debuting the t-shirt design for Clara Circle this week through social media. That post will go out to everyone. We'll include it in any follow-up emails. So please, once you see it, share it with your chapter. It's going to be fabulous. These are all fabulous questions. Thank you to those who have sent them along. If you have any questions, please feel free to type it into the chat or questions box, and we'll share it with everyone. All right. Well, if there are no more questions, we'll go ahead and move on. Great. And by move on, I mean wrap up this presentation today. Thank you again for your fantastic questions. If you have any more questions throughout the process, please let me know. You can contact me at my email here on the screen at any time for your Clara Circle needs. We are so grateful for your time today and for your continuous support of Alpha Phi Foundation. Your hard work, passion, and generosity help shape Alpha Phi Foundation as a leader in women's philanthropy. Thank you for advancing women's lives through the power of your philanthropy. I hope you all have a fabulous week, and I look forward to our launch of Clara Circle in about a week. Thank you all.